Welcome, guys. How's everyone doing? Steve and Matt here. Hope you guys enjoy the podcast. Keep an open mind and remember, think about it. Today's podcast is brought to you by FMC Savvy, where dreams meet reality. Start your journey to financial freedom right now by visiting fmc-savvy.com. So now we're going to talk about ambition, why we're ambitious, so how do we define it. So I will start off. Of course, a lot of people really think I'm ambitious, like out of my 4 brothers, my mother. She's always inspired by me. She has her own clothing line and things like that. But I mean, I would say I'm ambitious because I want more. Like, you feel me? I just always wanted more in everything. Like, even like from the smallest things, like playing a video game, you just always want to be the best. So I would say I always wanted the best for myself. And that's why, like, I just always been ambitious. I always, like, read. I always took care of my brothers, things like that.
So, it's interesting. I was driving my car yesterday, and I have most of the best, like, thoughts whenever I'm driving or when I'm showering and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I was coming home, and I wondered, I started thinking about my life, because even now that I'm in a better place in life now where I was when I was growing up, I just think back and I ask questions about my childhood. I'm like, why did that happen? Why did this happen? So one thing my mom would always say, and I always heard her say it, was I was ungrateful. And the one thing I didn't understand was we had so little. Like, it was 5 of us. She made $20,000. And she always said I was ungrateful because she would point to stuff. Oh, you have food. Not good food. Not a lot. But you have a roof. Not a good roof. It was in the hood. They were shooting. You have shoes, not good shoes, but it's like, it's what I think it is contentment. It's not that I'm ungrateful, just I'm not content. I'm grateful. But I think what people have to realize is that they assume that people that want more are all of a sudden greedy or ungrateful. Mm-hmm. Wanting more and having ambition and thinking you deserve more in life doesn't make you ungrateful. That doesn't mean I'm not happy with what I have. I'm happy that God woke me up this morning, but now I'm about to do something with the 24 hours He gave me. It's like people just wake up every day and be grateful for what? It's like, give yourself something to really be grateful for, and that's why I never understood what my mom said when I was growing up. It was always just, oh, you're ungrateful. Be grateful. It's like, for what?
You don't have anything.
It's like, let me go get something and then be grateful for that. Like what I get. Of course I'm grateful for life, health, all that stuff. But now I'm about to do something with it. How are you grateful for health, but you sit on a couch all day long? It doesn't make sense. That's a contradictory statement in itself. It's like you say you're grateful for having limbs, health, all this stuff, but then you don't put it to good use. It doesn't make sense. So I think the one thing that I thought about when I was younger when it came to ambition for me was that I felt like I deserved more. It's like you said, it couldn't sit well with me when it's like one thing that always used to bother me was they used to say, because I work for FedEx and I deliver packages in Potomac, Maryland. Anybody that knows about Maryland knows about Potomac, Maryland. You see that's one of the richest places in this whole country, period. Like rich helicopter people have helicopter landing pads in their homes out there, like on their lawns. That's how rich they are. Like helicopter landing pad. You know how rich you gotta be to land a helicopter in your lawn? Yeah. So I'm out there. It's so motivational just to see it and take it all in. Like, and the one thing they used to always say, like my family, they used to say them. Oh, that's for them, but this is for us. And immediately the second they said, I'm like, no, it's not. That's for me. I want that. That's what I want. Immediately, it was like innate.
And like it was like E.T. says, keep your limitations to yourself.
That's the thing. It was like innate. The second, and I never needed nobody to teach me this. No one can take credit for this. And this is what my family, or even my sisters would say it. They don't know where it comes from because it's like, for me, it's just innate. No one can sit up here and say they taught me to want more. I always just wanted more for myself.
Do you also believe that? I would say one thing about ambition is that you believe that you can get anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, but hear me out, right? And then this is where I want to go with it. People that have that mentality of them, but us, they split it up. Like, oh, the nice house is for them, and we're just supposed to live over here. Like that's really how my mom would talk and how she would think. It's like, oh, if she saw a big house, it's like, oh, that's for them. Oh, that's it for those type of people, and we should just be grateful, man. That God shine light on us. It's like But God is shining light on them too. What's wrong with their light? They got light, except that they got a nice house. They still got God. It's like, and then they try to take the God out of them, make it seem like anybody that's living in a decent home and lives happily is like a devil worshiper.
Yeah.
No, he just got some money. You can have money and God at the same time. They're not contradictory. Money and having money doesn't take away from your spirituality. It can even enhance it at some point. Because now you're not bitter and angry at stuff. So I feel like the one thing that separated me, at least ambition-wise, when I was growing up was, I can't even explain it. It's just I always knew I deserved more. When I'm telling you, when I'm in Potomac and I see houses that are easily worth $15 million, and I know where I'm from, growing up with my mom that only made about $20,000 and took care of 5 people on $20,000, no one can tell me that I don't deserve a $15 million home when I grew up on $20,000 for split 5 ways. It's like, I don't give a damn if you think anything. That is how I should live. Now, I want to have the option to. Now, I probably don't need a $15 million home, but I want to be able to get one if I want one. I want a helicopter pad if I so choose, because that's how life should be lived. My life growing up was always based on financial limits. It was always like we weren't even like deciding that we didn't want something, just we couldn't get it.
I think that's just like my personality too. Like I don't want to be like, oh, you can't get that. Why can't I get that?
Exactly.
I'm really OCD with that stuff.
That.
If someone were to tell
that's
me,
my thing. It's only that I can't have it. I really don't even care that much for expensive things. I'm really frugal at heart, but the fact that I can't is what makes me want it.
Bet, all right, we gonna see.
We gonna see. And that's really how I look at it. It's almost like I don't need a $15 million home. But if you tell me I can't get one, I'm about to go get one. It's like, I feel like I want everything that people thought I didn't like deserve growing up. Because we were like, the poor people and, oh, that's them and this is us. Oh, they're going to be riding Metro for the rest of their life. No. No. They're going to be walking and catching buses for the rest of their life. No. They're going to be living in, I don't know, apartments in the hood for the rest of them. No, are you stupid? I'm gonna be in a mansion for what? It's like, I just feel like immediately, and think ambition is not something you can teach. It's not something you can give. You can't give it as a gift. You can spend a million years trying to teach it to somebody. It's just you gotta have it or you don't, and it's something that has to snap. Where it's
like something
like
that moves you, honestly.
Anger to me, for my ambition. It's to the point where it's not even like happy. It's like anger, where I get mad at the fact that I don't have it yet. It's like, what? Are you stupid? Like, this is what I have to deal with when I should be in that Potomac house. I'm not out there mad at them. It's like,
yeah, so you're throwing people. But no, and another thing about ambition is also like, I'll say it's big for me. If I see someone like driving, you feel me, like a Rolls Royce, like, all this money with a beautiful girl, I'm like, why can't I do that?
Yeah.
Simple. Why can't I do that?
But see, immediately, what some people say is, "Oh, that's for him. That's just his life." But my life is to be on the Metro, chasing after a fucking Metro bus, man. It doesn't even let me on. It's like, you gotta chase the bus. No, why not walk up to a Rolls Royce and turn your key and live happily?
And another thing about like how people like that, you know how to say sincerely wrong. When people try to be sincere and say, oh, that's not for you. You can't really do that. They just have like limitation. When you limit anything in your like perspective, everything how you go about yourself will like go in that limitation. You feel me? Like if you think you can't get a car, everything like the next 5 steps you take is gonna be the steps like towards you not getting a car. So all you have to do is open your mind at the end of the day.
And you know what's interesting? I was thinking about something yesterday. I was thinking about all this conversation on Saturday when I was driving, and I wrote down something, and this is my quote, so no one can steal it. What I said was, after I changed the way I saw money, money changed the way it saw me. And that was some real shit. It really hit me when I was thinking about it. It's like, all I did was just, when you change the way you see money and you change the way you see like your life is going to change the way it sees you. The reason why I can say that I think my mother has never found success or become financially successful in any way was that her outlook on money stayed the same.
It's like a door. Like once you open a door, you see all the stuff. Like you can't not go over there. Once you see something, you can't unlook it. You feel me?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, a lot of people don't even want to open up the door to see what could be behind it. It's like they're just, I don't know if it's, I can never understand what it was that made her talk like that, or made the people around me growing up talk like that, or make poor people talk like that, where they just say stuff in a way where it's almost like restricting, in a way where it's like they can't do it and they can never do it. Meaning, even if all the stars align,
you think it's his laziness?
I don't think it's laziness, because they work so hard. It's just so they work hard. It's just they work hard for someone else. And I think it's,
because foreign people work hard.
I think the one main thing that separates them is feeling deserving of it. I think and that's what's interesting. If you look at people that hit the lottery, the reason why they spend the money so fast is it's called winner's guilt. They feel guilty and they feel like they didn't work for it, so they just blow it and they find ways to spend the money. They give the money away to family members. They do this. They do this.
That's good. I'm gonna bring this up. Like, it's a good topic you said. Yeah. So I forgot who is a person, but the mother of a child, she told the child, because he didn't have a father, she told the child that your father is like some type of rich billionaire person. So the son believed that all his life. So guess what he did?
He made $1 billion.
He made $1 billion, and the mother said, "I lied to you. I made that story up." Isn't that crazy?
That's dope. No, but see, and that's the scary thing about words. It's real, and I'm not saying everybody can make $1 billion, but it's crazy when you. No, what I'm saying is everybody can.
Yeah, clearly,
yeah. Sure. But what I'm saying is, it's scary to think that your words that you tell somebody, like from a parent's perspective of just saying that's real. I don't even know the story, but I'm telling you that could really happen if you just tell somebody that you deserve it. It's yours. Like even in the Bible, and even if you believe in God, they say you have to speak something into existence. When you speak it, like, your tongue is powerful, and if you can just say, I deserve that.
I mean, because your tongue is just what your head is saying. That's all that it is.
But once you can verbalize it and say it out loud and be able to let other people hear you say that, I think when you keep something inside, it's different than saying it out loud. Cause now,
yeah, but I'm more so saying what you say is basically what you're thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, the reason, but like where I was going with it was like, if you can just understand that when you can say something over, because thinking about it is different from saying it.
Yeah, because saying is more like,
and people hold you to what you said. It's different when you're the only one that can hold you to it. But for me, I've said a million times, I want to be a millionaire.
Yeah, a lot of people know that I want to be a millionaire before 25.
If I ever am 50 and I haven't made $1 million, people are gonna come up to me or if I'm just a bum.
No, my family knows I'm gonna be a millionaire before 25. I have that standard. I hold that standard. I have a millionaire before 25 or on 25.
Well, mine is 25 anymore.
I mean, you only say that, dude. You push it back because of you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right, I'm saying you can't do it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I know. No, so I mean, I'm still going after it.
Because when you guys say like, "Oh, millionaire by 25" is unrealistic, to whom?
Yeah, exactly. It's really not unrealistic.
College student make how much money did college student make in 1 year, bro?
Dumb.
I mean, yeah. So I was only saying like things like that. My people, or everyone I know has a standard for me. So if I fail on that standard, then that's just that.
I think the good thing about saying something out loud that's different from keeping it inside is now your peers hold you to what you said. Let's say for even people that want to lose weight, if you're the only one that knows you want to lose weight, then people around you will keep offering you donuts and shit like that.
I mean, even if they do offer you
donuts. But when I'm listening to what I'm saying, if you're the only one around you that wants to lose weight, or if you're the only one that knows like you want to lose weight, and people keep offering like you food and stuff, but now if you were to say, I want to lose 30 pounds in 3 months, for example, then people are gonna hold you to it, and now you'll feel dumb if they see you at the donut shop, and they'll be like, wait, didn't you just say that you want to lose 30 pounds? So, like, you see what I'm saying? Saying something out loud can cause other people to help you accomplish your goal by them holding you to what you said.
That's true.
Now, if you're the only one that knows that you want to do it, when you break your oath, you're only breaking it to yourself, which is the only person that that should matter. But at the same time, other people can also help you to align like your goals and keep on track by making sure you're able in some way to do what, like you said, you plan on doing, like in like whatever way. So because you said verbally, I want to be a millionaire by 25. If you're 24 and you're making $10 an hour, people are gonna look at you. Wait, 25 is coming up soon, right? And now, if you've never said it to anyone, you can just now fall back into the shadows and just get quiet.
People come to you like, call you, how close are you?
Yeah, and people are gonna hold you to that. It's like you have now. What is it? It's almost like
that can really push you too,
and it can help you. It actually
especially if it's your own family on it.
And that's why they say you're supposed to say your goals out loud, because when people hear it, they're now gonna hold you to it, and now you're gonna feel stupid in like some type of way if you said you want to lose 30 pounds in 3 months, and in 3 months you've actually gained 30 pounds instead of losing 30 pounds.
And that's it for today, guys. So we did talk about ambition, what it means to us, how we defined it. And Matt brought a lot of very good points. He is the talkative one, guys. And so I'll catch you guys later. And remember, think about it.